All right, guys, welcome to another how to origami video. So, I have been having such a blast seeing all of your origami pictures that you're sending me. I am just like freaking out excited every single time I get one. So, keep that up, guys. I'm so excited you guys are enjoying this. Today, we will be learning how to make a frog. We had a request for a frog. I love frogs. I had actually already planned on doing the frog, so I was so excited that everything just kind of matched up. But this frog, it's not just any frog. This little guy actually jumps. Press back there. It worked. See? It's so cool. Okay, so I am actually going to be making this guy out of computer paper again. I actually think it's a little bit easier. I think the folds, especially with this little jumpy back end, they get really tight and tiny when you're using actual origami paper. It's so much fun to make them jump. I'm going to set him here so I don't get distracted. But by origami paper, I'm going to be using computer paper. I am going to turn off the picture-in-picture so you guys can focus right here. I've tried to clean up my hands, but I was doing a whole bunch of landscaping when the weather was nice. So no judgments, just origami fun. See you guys on the other side. Bye. Okay, so I've got my rectangular computer paper here. I'm trying to zoom out. There we go. But I need to make that into a square like normal. So I'm going to take this corner and bring it up to this edge. Try to make this edge over here a nice point. There we go. All right. So I know I've showed you guys how to do this before, but I'm just going to do it one more time because it's been a while and we just keep doing origami. So it is a good refresher. Now I'm going to fold this down right along that edge, and I'm going to break that piece of paper off. So now I want to make sure that this edge is nice and flat. If that edge is flat, I know that this edge is straight. So there we go. And now I'm going to crisp up that edge with my nail. No scissors needed. Just gonna fold it over, fold it back, fold it over, fold it back. Just keep going until I feel like that crease has been weakened by however many times I folded it. That feels fine to me. Then I'm gonna fold it in place, press right there, and start tugging. Remember, you want to keep pressure on the other side of where you're tugging, just so you can have the cleanest line possible. And voila, here it is. All right, now we have our origami square. The very first step is taking this, folding it over here. Line up those edges. Line up those corners of your square paper. Folding our square in half and leave us with what shape? A rectangle, that's right. Alright, we have our rectangle. I'm just going to try to ignore that line for the time being. Alright, our very next step is actually taking this corner, folding it down here. So that line will serve a purpose pretty immediately. But it wouldn't have been there unless we had folded our paper into a square first. Okay, now let's open that back up and flip this corner down to here. And I know I always say to kind of press that crease that you were folding in with your nail. If you don't have nails, which I mean I don't really, but if you don't have the nicest nails, you can always just use the flat side of your fingernail and press with that. It doesn't need to be the sharpest of the sharp. Just as long as you're flattening that out. Okay, now we have this nice X folded at the top of our big long rectangle. You're going to pick that up and push in on those sides until they meet in the middle. Show you what's going on at the top right there. And we have created a triangle at the top of our rectangle. So again, you've got that X, you fold those sides in until they meet at the middle, creating a triangle, and then some flaps in the middle. And then you press down. Use my nail to keep that in place. Okay, now we are going to create our first little froggy legs. So we are going to take this flap that we just created and fold it up. So right here is the middle of where that flap is. You want that to stay the same. So I'm just going to keep pressing that there. And I'm going to try to keep this line in line with over here. So perpendicular. Oh, to my art people, or my math people out there. Yeah, that's good. I'm just using it as a reference. There's really no wrong way to make your little froggy legs, but I always like to use a reference, especially in origami, because so many folds, you really want some sort of guidance. Okay, I'm going to try to do the same thing over on this side. Those look about the same. They look symmetrical. Is our art term. Okay, same on each side. Both flaps turned into little froggy legs. We're doing well. Okay, now we're going to fold this up to this line. Press that folded. Okay. Now we are going to take this entire side here, not just that side we just folded up, but the entire side underneath this flap. And we are going to fold that into the middle. So I'm going to lift this flap up. I'm going to take this entire edge. I'm going to line it up with right where my froggy legs meet up, right there. And this is where you'll start to notice all of that paper getting harder to fold because there's so many thick pieces of paper there. All right, and we'll do the same thing on that side, right over to that line. Pick up my flap. It's easier for me to turn this way, and then make sure those in the middle of your paper. All right. A little froggy shape. Okay. We are then going to fold this up one more time. Right to the bottom of the froggy legs. And then we're going to unfold. And we have this crease right here. We are going to pull that out and keep it pressed at the top. So we have this crease, open it up right here. Keep your fingers up here. Open that up. And then press this up right there. And press down. Alright, we are flying along, guys. Almost there with our frog. Okay, Now we are going to fold this down and create our second little froggy legs. So we're just going to try to do the opposite of what we did here, down here. So like so, little froggy leg. And then same on this side, fold down. Okay. Now we want to fold this up, so just in half really, right there. And folding that up. This is where things start to get really tricky. So what I like to do is bring in pen cap. I'm going to press my folds in with the pen cap because I still want nice crisp folds, except there's a lot of paper there that makes that really difficult. Now I'm going to take this and fold it back down to that line. So even thicker paper fold, but this is our last fold. So first, probably like that's not what I want to do. And we have made the fold. There's so much paper. So I'm going to take my pen cap. Press down on that fold. Okay. Now flip it over. You got a froggy. That is literally all it takes to make an amazing bouncy frog. If I want it to have more springs, I kind of open up that flap just the littlest bit and see if I can get them at the same time. Okay, hold on. Let me get back in that frame. You guys are amazing. So all you gotta do now is decorate your little froggy and you can make him hop. Ah! It's almost spring. We're gonna start here. Well, it is spring. We're gonna start hearing those spring frogs soon as those tadpoles start to turn into little froggies. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so fun. I love the sound of those peepers at night. They are so cool. Hope you have fun making your little froggy. Decorate it if you want to. If not, just watch them hop because it's fun. Bye guys. Hope you had fun.